Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of My Butler along Yosuke Kira's route on his normal ending. Let's see just how different it is from his happy ending. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. I have to say farewell to this gorgeous room today. It feels so lonely.
Miss Dirili, have you finished packing?
Oh yes, I'm all done. I've been kidnapped on my way home from school, so I didn't have anything to begin with. More importantly, Kira.
Yes, what is it?
Your time as a butler is up, so you don't have to talk like that anymore, right?
Oh, you're right. I just got in the habit of doing it.
Kira smiled awkwardly and shrugged his shoulders. Have you finished cleaning up and your other preparations?
Yeah, I just about finished before the Christmas party.
I see. You're really on top of everything. Yonakura and Kamisaki start working again today. They left really early. All of this really is over.
So, Dirili.
What is it?
If you're finished packing, why don't we go out for a bit?
Huh? Right now? More importantly, where to?
Here again? What are the two of you doing together?
Auntie Eiko sat down in her sparklingly polished desk. She looked at us with an annoyed look. That's what I want to know. I was half forced into the car Kira was driving. He'd brought me to Auntie Eiko's talent agency.
Miss Eiko, I have something serious to talk to you about. Then again, the result is already clear. If anything, I just wanted to report this to you even though it had already happened. Dirili and I are a couple. Excuse me?
Huh?
I love Dirili, and she says she doesn't want to be away from me, so... Is that alright? I mean, that's alright, isn't it?
Kira smiled contentedly. He embraced my shoulders as well. Kira?
Kira, Dirili.
My aunt opened her slit eyes and gave us alternating glances.
I already knew that. What? I had Kagurozaka and Kirishima report every detail to me from the beginning. After seeing you two at the Christmas party, it would have been strange to think otherwise.
What?
Oh, you already knew. I should have known with your expertise. That makes things faster.
Auntie Eiko knew? Wait, Kagurozaka and Kirishima did too? Yeah, pretty much that morning when he came out of my room with me, right? If nothing else. Considering how much we flirted in the mansion, it was blatantly obvious. But even so... I'm so embarrassed.
Kira, I'm going to say this as her aunt and not as your boss. If you're irresponsible and treat Dirili like all the other girls you've had around you, you know what's going to happen, right? What are you saying? There's no way I'd do that. Dirili is the first girl I've ever loved.
Oh, he just said something really splendid so casually.
Is that true? Of course.
Kira nodded with a charming smile.
So, she's your first love? Yes, she told me to get into a serious relationship, and I asked her to be with me. I couldn't help but fall in love with her. Things like this really do happen.
I see. A serious relationship, huh? Auntie Eiko stared deeply into Kira's eyes.
If you're able to say those kind of things, these past 3 months were definitely worth something.
She quickly smiled and shrugged her shoulders.
Your relationship is none of my business.
It kind of is since you're the agent, right?
You are both adults, so you can do as you please. Our talent agency generally leaves relationship responsibilities up to the individual. You haven't even been on many talk shows to begin with, have you?
Does that mean Auntie Eiko is okay with Kira and I being a couple?
However...
Auntie Eiko stopped speaking for a brief moment.
However... You've taken my cute little niece. How am I supposed to explain that to my older sister? Is Dirili's mother scary enough to make you worry like this?
She's normal.
But Miss Eiko is the president of our company and doesn't even submit to her husband.
Really?
If she's this worried, then your mom must be quite the amazing person, right? Well, I won't deny that.
I see.
It's just that she trusted me with her daughter, and you took her working as my butler. It's my fault for not thinking of that possibility. If you make Dirili cry, I'm going to knock you out, Kira. Please don't slug me in the face. It is my selling point after all. At least do it someplace I can cover it up with clothes.
Oh, come on, you'll heal.
What? You make it sound like you plan on making Dirili cry. Let me see. I don't plan on making her cry somber tears, but... Her tear-filled face is so cute, I can't help but to tease her. I might even go a little too far. Just kidding.
What? Don't say that in front of my aunt.
Alright. Do as you wish.
Oh, Auntie, you just gave him permission for that, really? I was blushing, and Auntie Eiko looked at us irritated.
How long do you plan on acting like a couple? If you're done here, leave already. Looking at a bonehead couple like you two gives me a headache.
Don't you love me, Auntie?
Huh? Welcome home. I thought you two had left already.
We're back.
Yeah, we went on a little trip to the office.
The office? Madame Eiko's place?
We went to get the company's approval. She even told us that you two reported every single detail about us to her.
That is our job, after all. Kagurazaka smiled pleasantly. Our job was to manage your conduct, not Miss Dirili's.
That's why I started thinking that it would have been better if we displayed our affection more.
Wait, Kira! I'm sorry, Kagurazaka, Kirishima. We'll come back and give you a proper farewell.
See ya.
Did I drag him off to my room? That was nerve-wracking. I didn't think we would go and tell Auntie Eiko about our relationship.
How long are you going to blush like that, Dirili? Your aunt gave us our blessings, so... You're officially my lover starting today.
Kira hugged me by the waist. Our foreheads stuck together, and we looked into each other's eyes.
Got it, Dirili?
Yes, sir. You're too close. I wish you didn't look at me with those kind eyes. Yeah. As I felt my cheeks warming up, I nodded deeply.
Don't nod with a cute face like that. It makes me kind of restless.
He kissed me as he chuckled.
I'm looking forward to our future together, my sweet Dirili.
Me too. Although I should have agreed to go. And so, my dream-like 3 months had come to an end. I went back to more normal life, but I still can't believe it. I can't believe I'm going out with Kira. Even though he was busy preparing for his overseas voyage, he diligently called and texted. I'm sure he's doing this so I won't get worried. What did you eat today? What time did you wake up today? Those texts were piled up in my cell phone. He always wants to know about the most trivial things. He's kind and a bully, and yet he's surprisingly a worrywart. I giggled and planted a kiss on the screen filled with his affectionate texts. Later that day... Oh, Kira? I was watching TV at home with my parents, and a story about Kira popped up on the celebrity news. Kira Yosuke will be moving to Paris to continue his modeling career. Paris, huh? He already told me, but now that I think about it, it's different. Kira's press conference was streaming on the TV. Hey, can I watch this for a little bit? Sure, I don't mind. Will he say something about me? I wouldn't expect it. Well, okay, for this game I would expect it, but in real life I wouldn't have. Not that things like this happen in real life.
Kira, you're going to move to Paris and keep working as a model, but you're dating someone who's currently residing in Japan right now, aren't you? I am.
Why is he in the living room? I know it's supposed to be on TV, but they show him like he's here in the living room. I can't believe Kira said that so easily, with a natural smile on his face. Oh? I guess celebrities are very open about these things now. Yeah. In the past, they used to expose their partners' lives as well. Even if their partner is a regular person? I'm pretty sure they interviewed their friends and family. Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. Then, you'll be having a long-distance relationship with that person, right? Well, even if we're physically apart, our feelings will be connected.
Oh my, how daring! Even I'm starting to blush.
You're not young enough to be infatuated with young men, dear.
How rude. I can dream about being in love with a celebrity, can't I? I want to watch the rest, but it feels awkward being here.
Well then, will you face the camera and say something to her?
Huh? He's going to say something to his lover?
Dirili, I love you.
Dirili, what's wrong? It's nothing. It's because he said something so unthinkable all of a sudden. He made me spit out my coffee.
Dirili, she has the same name as you, huh?
Yeah. Why are you so red? No reason. I really mean it. Don't worry about it. Really? Well, alright.
You might be catching a cold, so come with me. Okay, I got it.
Kira. I somehow endured those passing days, and the new year had started. Today was the day Kira would be leaving for Paris. Kira told me to see him off at the airport, but I'm sure the paparazzi are coming in swarms as well. Maybe it's best if I don't go. You gotta go. Ding dong. Huh? A visitor? Who could it be? It's so early. It's gotta be Kira. He came to see me to make me see him off. Yes? The door opened.
And just like I thought, you're still here.
Huh? Kira? Why are you here?
Oh, I thought you might do this. Even though I told you. You didn't feel like seeing me off, did you?
Kira sounded annoyed. He should be. I should have gone. Oh.
Well, I can figure out everything you're thinking instantaneously. I'm sure you were letting your imagination run wild with worry. Thinking something like, I shouldn't go, like some heroine in a tragic tale.
Kira, I'm sorry,
No, I'm not going to forgive you.
Huh?
You are not a tragic heroine. You are my lover, the happiest person in the world.
Yeah.
But you neglected your role. And bad girls like you who don't see their cherished lovers off.
I looked up at Kira as he smiled. It had been a while since I'd seen him, so I was excited. He was smiling mischievously.
Need to be firmly punished.
Go easy on me, okay?
That usually depends on your attitude. Come over here.
Kira pulled me over as he smiled. He took my wrist and pulled me over. He kissed me deeply. His tongue entered my mouth a little violently and licked me all over.
Don't forget about me. Then again, I'll make it so you could never forget about me.
Our fingers were entangled together tightly. They were interlocked powerfully, and my body writhed. No, this is...
What? You can feel it when I do this? Too bad. If I'd known sooner, I would have teased you all kinds of ways.
You plan on teasing me again?
Isn't it obvious?
Jeez, he's doing that again?
Hey, hurry up and let me eat. I'm starving.
For a long period of time, he tasted my lips and my tongue.
Did you memorize the flavor of my kiss?
Yeah, it's all in my head. Finally, Kira reluctantly took his lips away from me.
Well then, I'm off.
Okay, have a safe trip. I believed that he would come back to me and say I'm home. I kissed Kira one more time. Well, now all that we have left is one more video for his sequel and date scenario, and we are done with my Butler for the moment. I would really love to see them release routes for Kagurozaka and Kirishima at some point, but haven't heard anything about that yet. Crossing my fingers. I'll hope to see you in that last video of mine for this, or in some of my other ones, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.